It's called beef Milanese, and it's basically just a big beef cutlet. For the beef, you want to ask your butcher for very thin, top round beef. They should be no more than, about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch. See how thin these guys are? For the breadcrumb mixture, always season your breadcrumbs with something. You should season kind of every layer as you build a dish. I've got the meat seasoned with salt and pepper. I'm going to season up my eggs a little bit. Seasoning the meat or the flour, that's stage one. The middle stage is our eggs, so I'm gonna add a little seasoning to that. Then down here, we're gonna go nuts with the breadcrumbs. First of all, the breadcrumbs themselves, I have a mixture of fine and panko, or homemade breadcrumbs. You want a mixture of larger breadcrumbs and smaller breadcrumbs for an extra crispy crust when you're done. To this, I'm finely chopping a little fresh sage. And then the secret ingredient, not so secret because I'm telling you, grated Parmigiano Reggiano. Then we're going to add best friends, granulated garlic and granulated onion. They like to go everywhere together. And then a little crushed red pepper flake, or black if you prefer. You need a little heat in there. A little parsley, fresh or dried. If you have some in the pantry you want to use up, sprinkle that in. A little thyme, again, fresh or dried. Nice to use up if you have some in the pantry. And then another secret ingredient of mine, a little ground fennel or fennel pollen. Makes it taste like a sausage. Yum. So we're going to start our process. And these are huge pieces of beautiful top round. We could probably only do one at a time here. But I'll show you. Shake off all your excess. Turn evenly in the egg. Make sure you get the egg all over, or of course the breading won't stick. And then into the crumbs. Press evenly to get that coated really well. And then into the oil it goes. We've got some working in the back. I'll keep this one cooking here. When we come back, we'll talk about the topping. Milanese, chicken Milanese, veal Milanese, beef Milanese, which is what we're making today. It's very traditional to put a raw tomato salad on top, tomatoes with arugula, or tomato just with a little red onion, tomato with any very light dressing, tomato and basil, fine, but we have sage in this. I'm going to make a really simple green salad with escarole. Oh, I better not let this sit too long. Oh, gorgeous, perfect. So you let these guys go till they're super crispy. So much flavor. These are great just with a squeeze of lemon on them. But we're going to do a really simple salad with some shaved fennel. So you take a bulb of fennel. So we're going to take our fresh fennel, throw that in our bowl, toss it with some shaved shallot or red onion. Also use your mandolin for that. And then we're going to squish in the juice of a lemon. You want it to be nice and acidic to cut through the fat that we cooked the meat in, that nice crispy cutlet. That brightness of acidity will really punch up the topping. A little salt to get all the flavor and juices out of the fennel and the onions or shallot, whichever you use. And then we're going to add in our escarole, which I washed and dried on a clean kitchen towel. Just let it dry out a bit. And then we're going to toss this all together with shaved Parmigiano Reggiano. Good EVOO for this, regular olive oil or safflower oil to fry in though. When we come back, we'll plate this up. So my husband John is picking me up from work today, and if he is in the office right now seeing this, he's gonna expect to eat this. It's one of his faves. It's crispy beef Milanese. Look at the size of this cutlet. It's literally bigger than my head. You have to literally get a platter to serve this on. And then we put our bright, lemony, shaved fennel, red onion or shallot, and escarole salad up on top with all that shaved cheese, the Parmigiano Reggiano. Look at all that shaved cheese in there. Oh my God. And then you just throw the steak knife under it. Is that gorgeous or what?